are on. And let's see.
Hey, there we are. The three amigos have shown up.
Wake up.
Wilmington.
There we go. Yeah.
In course.
Almost in harmony. For
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was
Not bad
good.
for a Monday morning wake-up call, folks.
There you go.
Well, you know, what's that? People always say we don't have any spring around here. That's
We
about
know.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a little spring maybe,
Yeah.
but man.
Well, I think we had 2 weeks of spring and 3 weeks of rain. Then we went. Then we
Right.
went into summertime.
Yeah, we were Seattle, Washington, the Midwest for about a month. There.
Yeah, unreal.
We are here. We're live. It's Monday, the June 23rd.
Yes.
We had a
Yes.
discussion about that.
Yeah, I'm
minute
a month
ago.
behind. I don't know what I was thinking about.
Rick's heading down to the Cincinnati Reds tonight, so he decided to come in today.
Yeah.
Which we're glad because we don't have a guest, so it works out great. So who they play tonight?
The Yankees.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Yankees today, tomorrow, and Wednesday night.
That'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
That'll
yeah.
be fun.
They usually have fairly good luck against the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when they were in town 3 years ago, I think it was all 3 games were sold out. Of course, Friday night was Friday night fireworks. It sold out in a heartbeat. And then Saturday and Sunday games were sold out. There are still some seats left tonight and for the weekend, but when they play on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they don't seem
It's not the same.
not the same as a weekend series.
Right. Well, that makes sense.
Oh yeah. People
gotta
have to
go
work.
work.
Exactly.
Yeah. People got to go to work. Weather, though, you should be good weather tonight. Just going to be a little hot.
Yeah, go
A little
outside.
toasty.
Just go outside and take your bar soap and your shampoo and take your shower outside,
That's
folks, in the
about
humidity.
right. I tell you what, boy, I was stinking yesterday. I did a car show here outside all day, and I just, man.
That's what I was telling Rick earlier. I went outside yesterday when I opened the door, man, it was like walking into a sauna. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I went out and got the gas can, put it in the truck, and
Thought about mowing.
by the time I got done, I thought, nah. I just went in the house and stayed in the air
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah, we got window units, so that's something we got to do today is put our window units in. With a camper, though, we stayed in a camper Friday night? No, Saturday night. And oh my, that thing, that'll freeze you out.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, it'll just freeze you out. Stuff's good. Oh, look, see, you're getting comments. I ain't getting comments. I got Jerry Keplinger's watching. That's it.
I
Let me
got
see.
Steph, Vicky, and Dean.
Yep.
Stephanie, did Rick tell you about the baseball card deal I gave him, the football card deal?
I told her.
Baseball. Did you tell her?
I told her, and I said, Shirley says you need to make some cookies in the next week or two.
That's part of the deal. Some cookies.
So, next couple of weeks we'll be bringing in some cookies.
So Rick volunteers her.
Oh my God! Well, now I gave him such a great deal. I said, "The reason you're getting this great deal is because your wife's cookies. That's why you're getting them."
Yeah, if you were some bum in a wheelchair, you wouldn't be getting it.
That's right. Now we went live out there. And
Yeah, we did for
you've
a half hour, 20
got
minutes.
over a couple thousand views. I'll have
Did
to
we?
look and check. See
Okay.
what we got. But yeah, George Foster's sitting right across from us. That was a good time. It was a
Yeah,
good
he's
time.
got some. He had some interesting stories.
And they had a full house out there.
Wow.
I mean, it was, there's maybe one or two tables that was empty.
Right.
That was it.
Yeah, there's a good
So-
15, 20 vendors out there. It looked like. If he
Yeah.
if he can keep bringing in a ball player,
Yeah.
a professional, not a just a professional athlete of any sport,
Yeah.
that'll get the extra
We
draw.
had David Fulcher out there one time, but I don't think he pushed it as hard. He's been pushing pretty hard.
Yeah.
Foster, so. And it paid off, but George was like, where is everybody? Yeah, it was our best show out there, and he's like,
Yeah, and the one lady was a table down from him, said she likes this card show just because it's an air conditioning. The one in Greene County
Right.
doesn't have any air AC.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because Greene County, I've got to find out the time. I will this week, but Ken, who was here, your Beaver Creek buddy,
Yeah.
he has an auction Sunday. And I guess there's like, I don't know, over 500,000 ball cards in it.
Jeez.
So I may go up. I don't know.
Yeah, I got rooked in one of those. Guy here in Wilmington was having an auction through a company out of Mason.
Yeah.
Bought more cards than I should have, but oh well.
Yeah. I don't know that I'll buy some, but I may go. I may not. I don't know. We'll see.
It's just interesting to see what's
I don't-
going on.
I don't have any. I like going to auctions anyhow. Yeah, especially if you can snag a deal.
Right.
A lot of times at auctions you can't snag a deal.
No.
Yard sales is a place to snag deals.
I don't need to collect anything else.
That's what So it also says, Dad, you're supposed to get rid of some of this stuff so I don't have to worry about it
Exactly.
when you go.
Exactly.
It's like,
Just say, son, there's more stuff that you get to sell and make
well,
money off of.
I just told him as long as I keep all my shoes, that'll pay for my funeral, so that's all we need to worry about.
You should start pre-planning.
Yep.
I tried to get Earhart and Brown on here to talk about that one day. So we'll try to get them back on here again. Of course, if you got life insurance, you're set anyhow.
Right, yeah.
So it's not a big deal. But you're going to get that pre-planning. That's less you have to worry about, you know.
Worry about your family members have to worry, less for them to worry about.
Well, like the Senate at confirmation hearings, one word answers here, okay? Cremation or burial?
You're going to have to look at me. Burial.
Burial.
Light,
thinking-
light
I'm
my
thinking-
fire.
I got
I'm thinking cremation.
I
What
got
do you
3
think?
dogs I can take with me.
I'm thinking cremation. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why. They're just them.
Well, it was, my mom got cremated when she passed, and it was just it's just different.
Yeah.
Would you still bury? I'm thinking both, actually.
Yeah, we still
Think-
buried her
yeah.
because she was buried out there at the Sabina Cemetery at the feet of my brother who passed away.
Vicky Kendall, see that?
So she was out there, so.
Ron and I have a pre-planned. Well, it's Billy Thompson's
Yeah.
birthday yesterday, too. Billy and Rick. And that,
Oh, jeez, what a combination.
oh, the jokes I could go here.
I'm not going there.
Nope.
One just flashed through my mind, but I'm not going there.
We're going to be civil today.
Man. All right. Well, let's go over some news here. Now, I got plenty of it. Obviously, it's summer heat, but we got summer movies coming out. F1 by Brad Pitt's coming out Friday, and Megan 2.0. That's the AI robot Megan.
Oh, jeez.
Creepy. Do.
Do.
Weather's supposed to be nice today and tomorrow. And then
Nice and hot.
yeah, but then possibilities of rain, I think, from then on for a while. Rick said 10 straight days of rain. But I think we get tomorrow in, don't we? Did you see that? We get tomorrow in, don't we?
Yeah. Tuesday, it all goes in the toilet starting
Okay.
the next day.
You know, as long as it's done raining by Saturday, we got a sold out concert at the Freddy's Saturday night, so we don't
Who's
need
that?
the Abbott brothers.
Okay.
Don Wells watching this
Saturday.
morning.
Yes,
Third,
this Saturday.
Don Wells, yep. Don Wells on Jackson Daniel. What's
There's that
happening?
iffy pop-up stuff.
Also, starting this Friday, the third and final series of Squid Games.
What?
Yeah.
Squid Games.
What's that?
Oh, you got to watch it.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh,
Never
if
even
you
heard of it.
Okay, you're in for a treat.
Charlie and his
Netflix,
games.
Squid Games 1, Squid Games 2. Oh, it's like real life games. I mean, like if you don't pass this game, you get your ass shot.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a series,
Oh.
and it's pretty good.
Well, I don't have Netflix, so I can't watch it.
It's Netflix.
Or, huh?
It is Netflix.
I don't have Netflix. So I
Time to
can't.
get it. Get the free trial for a week or two. That way you can watch Squid Games.
Just grab that smart TV set.
There, get smart TV. There you go. All right. Anyhow, Squid
Anywho.
Games.
I keep going.
Coming out.
Keep saying I'm gonna watch Sling Blade again, but I haven't watched it.
I'm gonna steal one of your guys today in history.
Oh,
thing.
what's that?
250 years ago, the U.S. government printed $2 million
Nah, I ain't got
to
it.
I get that.
help pay George Washington's soldiers. So they printed $2 million and gave it to them. Stocks are mainly up year to date, but Bitcoin is up 8.99%. It's a lot. Operation Midnight Hammer. The U.S. bombed 3 Iranian missile sites and 14 bunker buster bombs. 7 B-2 bombers were used, and I think 30 Tomahawk missiles were
Off of
also-
submarines.
Yeah, there's off
30
submarine.
And then they had-
Tomahawk missiles.
I forget how many support. I thought they said they almost had 120 support aircraft
Planes.
with full refuelers. They had the
Oh,
stealth
yeah.
bomb, the stealth fighters, and the F-18s up there just sort of
Well, what's interesting, they
discombobulated everybody.
attacked from the east, but they sent like words out that the B-2s were going to be on the west somewhere.
They did a
little rope-a-dope.
There was one guy was tracking the B-2s going out to the Pacific, and they thought that's the way they were going to be going. So they sent some B-2s and some KC-135 refuelers out on the west coast and sent them out towards Hawaii.
They came from the east coast.
Yeah, exactly. Came out of
Missouri.
yeah.
Missouri, yeah. Isn't that crazy? So Trump, not surprising. Anybody surprised by that?
I knew it was going to happen.
Well, if
I
it was
sort of,
gonna
you know,
happen-
I like that 2-week window he always gives everybody. So I was waiting for that 2-week window, but then some guy came up and said, "Well, 2 days is within 2 weeks." And
Well,
it's
it
like,
is.
But the thing of it is Iran just flat out said they weren't going to talk to the U.S. They weren't going to negotiate.
Right.
It wasn't going to happen.
They invited it.
Yeah.
They basically said, "Put up or shut up."
so there's
And you don't do that to Donald Trump.
they're supposed to be in talks with Iran's supposed to be talking to Russia right now to help coordinate counterattacks to the U.S.
Yeah.
Well, the Russian president said that
Their military.
there were plenty of nuclear powers that were willing to give Iran nuclear bombs if they
Right.
needed them. And I'm thinking what you simply tell them is this: if Iran uses a nuclear weapon that can be traced back to another country,
They're responsible.
they get the same treatment
Yep.
that Iran's going to get if they would use
Right.
one.
Right.
I don't care who it is, Russia, China.
But let's think about this. China's
Pakistan.
economy is decimated right now. Russia's military is decimated right now because they can't even beat freaking Ukraine.
Right.
You know, how you going to be real threatening if you can't even beat Ukraine?
And what? Russia don't have much. How can they even say anything? They need to just sit back and shut up because how can they even say anything?
Well, the only thing Russia has is they have a
They have
large
nukes.
Yeah, but I
nuclear
mean-
arsenal.
But I mean, with what's going on between them and Ukraine, they need to just stay out of it.
Right. Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
So,
And I don't think China wants any part of it.
no.
Now they may get the little fat boy to get involved
Oh.
somehow.
Oh, the guy from North
His
Korea.
stuff doesn't work
He's their
easily.
puppet.
North Korea, yeah. I don't see it happening. I think I'm seeing regime change in Iran. I think it's coming.
Well, he's already chosen somebody to take his place in case he gets.
Yeah, but it wasn't his son. His son is there, but I think they're just going. I think we're just at the beginning stages of this, folks. Let's see what we got here. Iran voted to shut down the Strait of Hormuz.
Yes.
Which that's dumb because that's where China gets their oil from.
Yeah, they said
They're not going to be able to do that.
yeah, because they said if they somehow can pull it off, we could add $1 billion to the price of oil every day because of the round trip that they'll have to take instead of going through the
Yeah.
strait.
That's not going to happen. Billy, happy birthday, Billy. Billy Thompson, he's watching today. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're just going to try to harass the commercial ships that come
Yeah.
through there. That's what they're going to do. Airlines are exercising caution, obviously.
Oh yes.
NATO meets Tuesday in the Netherlands. Trump is supposedly going. Oil is up 11% since June 13th. And with that, we'll take a break and we'll be back here in just a couple minutes. More news to come.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Forget the clown princes of basketball, the Harlem Globetrotters. There's a new all-star, family-friendly comedy polo team taking the sporting entertainment world by storm. The Equine Trots.
Bringing their highfalutin, high-kicking, mallet-swinging, horsey hijinks to an equestrian center near you.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. Made up stories just like these.
As well as real news about what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
On the Murphy Report. News the way it's meant to be delivered.
In less than 30 minutes, or it's free.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
Amanda, my buddy Sam was recently tossed from his own horsey all the way across the arena, landed in a soft bale of hay right next to another horse that was already asleep.
Oh my, that sounds dangerous. What's his condition?
Stable.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
We're back. Look at them guys. Look at that. Look at you.
Better than ever.
Hey, yes.
If you haven't had any nightmares, you'll have them tonight now,
The
folks.
good, the bad, and the
The ugly. Go ahead, say it.
There goes the cookies.
Yeah, there go the cookies. At least he didn't say the big fat crip in a chair
I
anyway.
didn't
You
say
know.
that. I would never say that.
Nah, hey, I always say if you can't laugh at yourself, you're in trouble, folks.
All right, so let's
I
see.
do every time I look in the mirror.
Sleeper cells, that's the worry now. Sleeper cells in the U.S. Since we've let so many people in, courtesy
Oh,
of
yeah.
Joe Biden, idiot. Anyhow, we've got all these possible sleeper cells. New York City is on high alert, and I'm sure if you think you weren't being monitored before, you're being monitored now. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, there's people out there just watching.
Oh, yeah,
all those-
and
all those cameras.
cameras
are
on
out
every
there.
street corner.
Yeah, it's because something could happen. I mean, I don't necessarily see another 9/11, but I could see something. Well, it's like, and we'll talk about it here in a few minutes, that church thing the other day that almost happened. Some
In
people-
Michigan?
Yeah, well, was there one in Michigan, one in Texas, too?
There was
I
one in
think?
Michigan where the guy drove a truck into a church.
Yeah.
And then there was some, I guess it was a security guard in the church that shot him.
Yeah.
Killed
I
him.
saw one last
Yeah.
night where a lady drove a car into a nursing home and killed some 92-year-old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with that? But sleeper cells, we got to worry about. What's the scarier thing here? The sleeper cells, or yesterday Tesla robo taxis hit the streets in Austin yesterday. What's that noise? Who's
There's
talking?
a couple of people out
There's some
on
people out on the street.
walking
Oh.
by.
All right. Sleeper cells in U.S., New York City.
It's
high
a
street-
sleeper cell, Charlie. They just woke up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tesla robo taxis hit the streets in Austin yesterday, but you had to be invite list only could ride them, and the fare yesterday was $4.20. No idea why it was $4.20, but it was.
So you're going to. I'm not stepping in a car without no person in it driving me around. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're not going to do it?
Heavens no.
I'm going to say something that's going to mess with your head. You ever been on an airplane?
I know autopilot. I had enough. You know,
Yeah, but-
I know all that from airborne days.
But there's an autopilot, but there's also two pilots,
Two pilots.
that are in that plane
Yeah.
at all times.
But we've all flown. Yeah, we've all flown.
Oh, yeah.
Autopilot. There you go.
And they don't typically need autopilot during a normal, 3-hour flight. Now, if you're going across the Atlantic or the Pacific, that'd be
Or
different.
coast to coast, get up there at 36,000 feet.
Yeah.
Anymore, they don't land the plane. It goes on. It
on
automatically lands.
autopilot.
Yeah, it lands.
I tell you, I hate to say this, but I just every time I think of autopilot, I think of the stupid airplane movies.
Oh yeah, who does
the
it?
blow up down
Yeah,
there, the blow
yeah.
up.
Well, how do we activate? He's
And after he gets blown
thinking-
up, he has a big smile on
yeah.
his face. Remember?
And when that doctor walks in from the back of the plane, walks in the cabin and sees that going on, and he just turns around and walks out. That was just on the tube the other night. I love that show.
Oh, that's hilarious. Anyhow, so yeah, I don't know which is worse, sleeper cells or the Tesla robo taxis.
I look for us to have a whole lot more system failures and communications and electrical.
Yep.
The power grids, yeah.
And the power grids and the systems for the airlines for their scheduling to go down. I look to have a bunch of that.
I just noticed Jerry has shorts on today.
Yeah.
You never wear shorts.
I usually do all summer, but it's.
You haven't yet this summer.
I know, but it's been raining and.
I know.
Yeah, rainy and dreary outside, and this place seems to be 20 degrees colder in here than it is outside sometimes.
Rick had it cranked down.
Fred,
but I turned it back up.
Fred Smith died. He was 80.
Who?
Fred Smith. Anybody know who Fred Smith is?
Do we care?
Founder of FedEx.
Oh.
Yeah, founder of FedEx.
Is he the one that wrote the paper and they gave him a C on it and then it turned into FedEx? He wrote an idea of, bringing all the
packages to one
into
location.
one location, and his professor says that's the most ridiculous thing I've
that's
ever heard.
asinine. We're
Gave
not
him
going
a
to let
C
him.
on his paper, and then he,
Proved
Do
him
you
wrong.
like FedEx? You like FedEx?
I could care less either
You
way.
like FedEx? I would rather get FedEx. A package come FedEx. They do a better job.
Well,
get it
yeah, I mean, I
faster.
don't dislike it. I just, it's like the mail. I don't care who brings me my stuff. Just
only
bring it
thing-
to me on time.
The only thing is anymore, you don't know you got the FedEx package till you go out the door and trip over it.
That's true.
Yeah.
well,
It's sent right in front of the door.
Amazon still uses FedEx, and they use the U.S. Postal Service as well.
Sam's Club uses FedEx.
Yeah.
And that's where all mine comes FedEx.
Yeah, at least Amazon puts it up on the porch beside the door so you don't trip over it. We had a FedEx guy deliver the other day, and he just sat right on the top of the steps, right on the end of the porch.
I had a FedEx delivery yesterday, and I just happened to be on, it come up on my phone that I had a delivery.
Yep.
And so I opened the door, and there it was. Boom, right there.
What year did FedEx start?
Oh, geez, hang on.
Started in the 50s, didn't it?
No,
No.
Didn't it?
70s?
70s.
I want to say 74.
What do you say?
Oh, I'll say 77.
3.
73.
Okay.
Yeah, 73.
Memphis,
Well, it started.
Tennessee.
Yeah. Mr. Photogenic Jerome Powell is going to testify before Congress Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'm sure he's going to meet some tough questions there. What else we got here? I talked to you about that. Let's see. Earth's largest digital camera to release pictures today. I have no idea how big this thing is or what it is.
Where's it even located at?
I would bet it's
Are
on a
these
satellite. Yeah, Earth's largest digital camera to release pictures.
What'd you ask?
Selfies. That's selfies.
Joanne?
Might
I
have
don't know,
selfies.
but are they rated X?
Yep.
Oh,
Joanne Mosberger.
yeah, it's going to be a selfie of the
Hi, Joanne.
selfie of the of planet Earth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I did it for my news. Let me go and give you my word of the day, if I can find it. Aforementioned. The aforementioned Rick Phillips and Jerry Keplinger have had birthdays in the last 8 days, 9 days.
The aforementioned.
You're 74. You're 73.
72.
72. And you're 70. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm
No.
kidding.
No. You're fine. You're fine.
How old are you, Rick?
I'll be 66 in July.
No, I knew he wasn't 70. I was just messing with him. 66.
I know. I've
I'm
been
just
told
the
several
baby of
times.
the family here.
Oh,
60.
Oh, yeah. Well, Rachel's
60.
the baby.
Yeah, Rachel,
Yeah.
she's here today.
Uh-huh.
42. 43. That's right. She just turned 43. I keep saying 42 to everybody. Carolyn Brown's watching. Downtown Carolyn Brown.
Hi,
Rita
Carolyn.
Wolf. Billy Thompson. JD. Appreciate all you guys stopping in and checking in. Oklahoma City
OKC.
wins
World
the
champs.
championship. I lost a bet last night by 1 frickin' point. I had that Shea Gilchrist or whatever, the guy won the MVP for Oklahoma City. I had him scoring 30 points and Oklahoma City winning. He scored 29 points. Plus the total, I had a total over last night, and I got lost one there too. Total was way under. The line was 215. That's the lowest line had been all week. All the games. Most of the lines were 222 or
Right.
above. That was 215. Might as well.
It's 100 something to 92 or
Yeah,
something.
it didn't even. I don't even think it made 200. I mean, right at. It was like 20 points less, in that area. So
Had to be one of the more boring NBA championships.
yeah, I watched the first 2.5 quarters. I went to bed.
I cut the last 2 minutes just to see who's going to win.
I turned one of the games on one night, watched 10 minutes of it, and said, "Nope, don't like it any better than I ever did." Turned it off and went to something else.
I don't usually watch.
I'm not
it.
an NBA
Unless now the only
I
thing
think I went over to the Bob Ross channel.
the only thing
watch
it
paint
does
dry.
Watch paint. Yay, that's a good one.
Right.
the only thing that does make it a little more fun to watch is if you are betting on it.
Oh, right.
Because then you got a little meat invested. But
Yeah, but
I lost.
there's so much stuff out there to bet on it. You don't have to bet on
Yeah.
something that boring as. Then you don't have to worry about tracking it.
Right. Well, when you can bet for the coin toss of the NFL games and how long
Who's going to be the president?
The new sport. It's like I say, it's pickleball.
Pickleball.
They've got this 18-year-old. She's been playing for 6 years. I think she debuted when she was, how old would she have been? 6 or
12?
8? Yeah, 12 years old. She played a match, a doubles match, and her partner was Andre Agassi,
Wow.
Jeez.
and they won.
Yeah, of course.
And but she has won now 50 championships in singles, in mixed doubles, and in doubles. 50, 50, 50. She's worth probably $5 million at least. I think her mother is her coach, and she played pickleball too. I don't know about her father, but she's an only child. And, you talk about riding high. This girl is,
How long's pickleball been around?
6 years.
well,
So it's older than
At
that.
least
yeah,
6 years.
about a decade. And
But
I heard,
I saw a newsreel, supposedly from the 1930s, and they were playing pickleball
Really?
because they had.
Sure, it wasn't ping pong.
No, they had hard paddles. They had a ball that was. It was about
Plastic.
that big around. And they were, and I thought that's pickleball.
Yeah.
well, it probably was a variation of, an early variation.
Yeah,
of
and it
pickleball.
might have just died out, and then somebody started, just the revival of it, because
Well, it's interesting because pickleball primarily started. There was more of an interest with older people,
right, just to get
because
out.
it was a little slower
Yeah.
than tennis, and you only had half the court to cover because pickleball courts are exactly half the size of tennis courts, and so it was something that older people could play, and especially when they're playing against older people.
Right,
But it's a much slower type
right,
of.
and they were getting out and getting their exercises,
Exactly.
and you take 1 or 2 steps, you're able
But-
to hit the ball across the back
Like
of the net.
this got taken over by young people, and it just exploded.
Yeah, it was a clip from. I know what it was. It was a clip from the first gal that was the first black female in tennis. I can't remember her name, but it was a clip that was in that when they were playing.
Well, see, a lot of pickleball players, professional pickleball players, actually came over from tennis, usually after some type of an injury.
Yeah, that makes
that
sense.
made them less competitive at tennis.
Right.
But still, they could do well in pickleball. So, you know.
All right, well, it's time to take break number 2. So we'll take break number 2.
We're rolling right
I'll
on.
be back.
We're moving right along.
Mike's off.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the game is actually over before you storm the court. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization, event, or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481, and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
City Council surprisingly votes 4-3, banning citizens from dressing up their puppies.
Mere days before the local kennel club's National Puppy Jamboree.
It's a canine conundrum.
And City Hall has blood on its paws.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Feel-good stories we make up just for you every Monday morning, plus the latest on what's coming to the Murphy Theater in Wilmington, Ohio on The Murphy Report.
Your mistrusted name and made-up news.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
I don't know if you're aware of this, Amanda, but I dress up both of my dogs, Claire and Wally.
Let me guess. Bonnie and Clyde.
Nope.
Abbott and Costello.
Nope.
Mickey and Minnie.
Close. William Gibbs McAdoo and the first of his 3 wives, Sarah Hazelhurst Fleming.
Of course, the Treasury Secretary under Woodrow Wilson.
And his wife. The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
it's new.
We're back. We are back. We are back. Got a little bit more news, not much. Parishioners and staff members at Cross Point Community Church in Detroit.
Right.
Yeah. Killed an active shooter and prevented a mass shooting, the local police chief said. The salvage operation for the Bayesian super yacht, which sank off the coast of Sicily last year, claiming the lives of UK tech entrepreneur Michael Lynch and 6 others, was completed yesterday. Pixar had a release last week that banked its lowest opening ever this weekend with Elio, which made how many million, you think? This is the lowest one.
50 million.
No, lower than that.
I'm going to go 25.
Lower than that.
Whoa.
7.
Higher than that. Between 7 and 25. I'll give you each one more guess.
7 and 25.
14.
Higher than 14.
I'm going to go 21.
21, yeah, 21 million. That's
Yeah.
the lowest.
Yeah, I remember when I got laid off from Airborne, I actually sent a letter to Pixar saying, hey, if you need a voiceover, this. I got my letter back and I got a rejection letter from them saying, sorry, we do not take unsolicited
Really?
applications. It's like, I've still got it. I found it. It might be in here. But
That's interesting.
it's like, send everything back to me.
NBA legend Kevin Durant got traded again.
Your middle finger.
He got traded to the Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant did. The Durantula is there now.
That happened now?
Yeah, he got traded yesterday.
Okay, I thought I saw something. I was dreaming.
All right, we got a little trivia for you guys today. Since we had the longest day of the year, Friday, it's come and gone.
Yep.
But we're keeping the thought alive with these things of trivia about long things. What country has the longest coastline? What country has the longest coastline?
South America.
No. South America's a continent, brother.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking
not a country.
I was thinking Brazil, and I was like, wait a minute, no, Brazil's in South America, and that's not near that long. Their coastline isn't. What about Alaska?
Alaska's a state. not a country. It's a
You're
good
bad
thing-
eye.
Yeah, I know. We're all
It's a
waking
good
up.
thing Uncle Punky's not here.
We just need to shut up. You know?
Yeah.
Canada could be the country.
That is it. Canada. Canada has the
Because
longest
when you talk about
coastline.
all the nooks and crannies that
And
they
all
got
yeah.
on the northern part of it.
Yeah, longest coastline is
Vicky
Canada.
Kendall says
We learned
Canada.
something now.
I didn't even realize I gave a hint with Uncle Punky. You know, Canada's a country.
Oh,
Yeah.
What is the longest movie to have won Best Picture at the Oscars?
Sound of Music.
Close. It's in that era. It won in 1940.
This movie. What the hell's some of the longest movies?
Gone with the Wind was one of the longest.
Gone with the Wind.
Was
That's
it?
it.
Yeah, that's a
Frankly, Rick, I don't give a damn. There you go.
I saw that here at the Murphy, man. You talk about a long.
How many
shit.
intermissions? 2?
2 intermissions when they switched from black and did they switch from black and white to color during that show? I know they did that in the Wizard of Oz. But anyway, yeah, there was 2 intermissions.
Yeah.
Or 1 intermission after about an hour and a half.
What is the longest book in the Harry Potter series?
I
know
have
anything
no
about-
idea because I don't even know the name of the books.
I was going to say, I don't even know anything about Harry Potter.
Order of the. Think majestic. I think it's probably.
Peacock.
Well, it is. It's a bird, but it's not a real bird. It's
The Phoenix?
Phoenix. There you go. Order of the Phoenix. I knew I could get you there. The longest nonstop flight in the world is between New York City and which small country in Southeast Asia?
Laos.
Nope. La 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 la.
Southeast
His
Asia.
Broadway tunes are not too good.
No.
I'm not singing Broadway tune. I'm just I'm doing what? La 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 la. I'm just
L.A.
what was I doing?
You're humming. You're singing.
Singing. Oh, sing.
Singapore.
Oh, there you go.
I was getting ready to say Laos because he kept going la 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 la.
Yeah, he said Laos.
Okay.
All right, what song begins a long, long time ago? I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. A long, long time ago.
Oh, American Pie.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. See, that was painless, wasn't it?
Yeah. Wasn't bad as going to the dentist.
All right, now, let's have a little today in history.
Go ahead, Rick.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me wake up this stupid phone again. 1868, Christopher Latham Sholes, Sholes, patents the Sholes and Gideon typewriter, the first commercial successful typewriter of its kind.
So it wasn't Dr. Scholl's.
So with Dr. Scholes, no. 1888, Frederick Douglass is the first African American to be nominated for U.S. Vice President. Go ahead, Jerry.
In 1931, Wiley Post and Harold Gatty took off from New York on their first round-the-world flight in a single-engine plane. In 1938, the Civil Aeronautics Authority was established. Go ahead, Rick.
Oh, hang on a
You
second.
guys are playing pickleball here. Come on.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're slow. We're slow this morning. It's Monday. Oh, yeah, I know. I hear you. I know. Dead air time's no good time.
Yeah.
1947, U.S. President Truman vetoed the Taft-Hartley Act, restricting the power of trade unions, is overridden by Congress and becomes law.
In 1972, the U.S. President Nixon and White House Chief of Staff H.R. Haldeman discussed a plan to use the CIA to obstruct the FBI's Watergate investigation.
Imagine that.
Yeah, interesting. 63, U.S. President John F. Kennedy tours Western Europe.
Okay, 2003, Apple Computer Incorporated unveiled the new Power Mac desktop computer. Do you have one of those?
A Power Mac?
Power Mac.
I'm sure Dave did.
I'm not sure.
Riding away with Dave.
I doubt if Dave even had a Mac back then.
Who's next?
Yeah,
Let's
we
go.
got it. We got a little music for you. 1975, rocker Alice Cooper falls off stage in Vancouver and breaks 6 ribs. I wonder if he could even feel them.
Ooh, that would hurt.
It's probably the reason he fell off stage.
Yeah.
In 2004, the U.S. proposed that North Korea agree to a series of nuclear disarmament measures over a 3-month period in exchange for economic benefits.
1980, the David Letterman show debuts on NBC TV daytime. Daytime.
Guess I don't remember that.
Neither do I. It's probably why it didn't last very long.
Yeah. 2015, NASA's Mars Odyssey completed its 60,000th orbit around Mars. The spacecraft entered orbit on October 23rd, 2001.
That's it for me, guys.
In 2015, Verizon announced it had completed its $4.4 billion purchase of AOL Incorporated.
No, that would be funny. You guys do today in history until one of you taps out. Want to go back and forth.
I'm good.
All right. We got some breaking news, though. I just saw a flash up on the screen. Noni, what? How you doing, Noni? Clarksville Community Yard Sales. This.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, Friday
27th
and
and
Saturday.
28th.
So go get your deals. We went there last year. We bought some stuff. Yep. It's hard to pass up a good yard sale, isn't it, Jerry Bear?
I know. I quit going to yard sales. I hate mowing the yard I got now.
Yeah, I usually just drive up in the van and say, hey, you got any sports memorabilia? If they say, yeah, I get out. If they don't, I just back out and leave.
Anybody that knows me knows that I am Lego. I buy Lego.
So if I get some Legos cheap, I can sell them to you?
Probably.
Well, you have to tell me what's cheap so I know what to buy.
Well, I like to give $4 or $5 a pound.
Pound? How the hell you know how much is a pound?
I carry a scale with me whenever I go someplace like that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You do not.
I sure do. I got a fish scale I carry with me.
A fish
When
scale.
I go to Peddler's Mall, and then they got one of those, hook that baby and see how many pounds it is. Sure.
First for
I'll tell
everything.
you what I did do. I was surprised that they had this on eBay, and I thought, I'm going to take a chance on that one. And I bought this, and when I got it, it actually is a set. And
And also instructions, right?
they were in it. But it was the set selling right now on the Lego website
Right.
for $140, and I gave $30 for that set.
There you go.
And it's there. I mean, it's all there. I couldn't believe it.
So you gonna sell it?
Huh? No, the girls will take it over.
Yeah, I even called. There's a Lego store down towards Cincinnati because I keep seeing all these military kits, tanks and airplanes. So I called them up down there, and she goes, "Oh, well, we don't sell those. Those are specialty kits. You almost have to order them online. We don't even have them." She goes, "If you go up to the Air Force Museum,
They have.
they have them, but they're not called Legos. They're called something else, but they are bricks that you can build airplanes and military vehicles out of."
That's something we should do sometime. Let's go up to the Wright Patton Air Force.
Yeah, I've been
It's
up there.
free.
Yeah, I've been up there
I
for
tell
years.
you what, what'd be funny is we all get those little carts, those little scooters, and run them around. Oh, it'd be that'd be fun.
Yeah, during the week when kids are back in school, that place is almost bare.
That place is. You walk around that place, you got your. Steps plus more,
and now that they got the space shuttle mock up there, they've got a 2-tiered ramp to roll up. That's a pretty good workout rolling up those.
Oh, I bet.
That double-tiered ramps.
Have you seen the Holocaust Museum part of that?
Oh yeah, that's really
pretty neat.
interesting.
That is
Yes.
pretty neat.
Or when you walk into the Cold War era, and you go through like the Berlin Wall and all the
Yeah.
stuff that you can talk about. Yeah, it's an interesting place. If you go, you almost need 2.5 days just to see everything if you want to investigate everything.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Dating clear back to the
Yeah.
60s.
And some of that stuff sells like gold.
There you go, Vicky.
Man.
If you're ever going to get rid of it, give Jerry Bear a call. There
Just
you
time to
go.
leave his fish scale at home.
I went to,
Yeah, exactly.
I went down to, what is it down, the big sale they have down there at Scioto County Fairground, Trade Days.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I went down-
Portsmouth, yeah.
Yeah, I went down Trade Days, and I bought a whole trunk full of Legos from a guy for $100.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Like never got in the car. We were parking lot. But yeah,
Would you have trash bag full? Nah, holding on to them. Sorry, Jerry.
heck can tell, huh?
She's not going to sell her Legos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, some of the. I'll tell you one. If you've happen to have the old gas station that's got all the shell, and if you've got the ones that's got the roll up doors and it's the 2-level, hang on to that baby because that's worth some bucks.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to take another break, and we'll be back here in just a couple mementos.
Who says living with labels is a bad
Whoever
thing?
thought
Especially
something you
bright,
used to walk
easy
on
to
and
read
step on
labels
the
with a
night.
large font.
When one man's drinking fountain is another man's bidet.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
All the pretend news to fill your day.
Trust your most unreliable source.
The Murphy Report. Made up stories almost like these and real stories on what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
Every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
You know, Amanda, I label just about everything in my house, even my clothes, even my shoes. One shoe I have labeled R, and the other shoe I have labeled NR.
NR?
Not right.
You're not right.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. They said it could never happen. They hoped it would never happen, but now the most unpopular vegetable in the soup family is getting her own talk show.
that's right, coming this fall on the Food Channel, it's The Okra Show.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Celebrity gossip and other stories that matter the most, plus what's coming to the Murphy Theater on the weekly edition of The Murphy Report.
It's what we dish up for you. When you hunger and thirst for real journalism, look elsewhere.
But you can find us at themurphytheater.org or the Murphy Theater YouTube channel with a new news report every Monday morning.
You know, Amanda, I used to have my own morning talk show.
Oh, why'd you give it up?
Well, there was a little dispute at the time of my contract renewal.
Oh, what was the disagreement?
Well, I wanted to renew, and they didn't.
What'd they replace you with?
A half-hour infomercial on nail clippers.
When you have to know before anybody else, count on your one source for useless, made-up news, The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs
No,
and
it's every other
repairs.
Tuesday.
Nuisance wildlife
Yeah.
can be very destructive
No,
to your
they-
house,
Well, they
such as
said
chewing
originally
on
every
or
Tuesday,
through
now it's
electrical
every
wiring and
Tuesday.
much more. Call us today to book an appointment
I
for
gotta find out the July schedule so I can go out there on a Tuesday with you guys.
Oh.
Well, let me know. Yeah, we'll
Go out there and bug my
All
brother.
right, we're back. Teresa! Hopefully you're feeling better, Teresa. She's been having some health issues, but we hope you are better and ready to go. Let's see, where were we? We were going to, I got thrown here. Why did I get thrown?
Because you were checking the schedule for the
Oh,
lunch
yeah.
for the Aging
Lunch-
Up Center.
Lunch Wednesday at the Senior Center, in case anybody wants to know. Corned beef Reuben sandwich.
Okay.
Sounds pretty good. Sauerkraut, I don't like sauerkraut. But waffle fries and fruit. They always got that one thing your mama wants you to eat in there, and it's
Yeah.
like, I'm old now, I don't have to eat that shit. Anyhow, All right.
Brian just does that. Just
Today doesn't sound terrible, but I've never had this. Sweet and sour meatballs.
I've had the sweet and sour chicken out there, and it was pretty good.
Sweet and sour meatballs.
I don't know. I didn't sign up, and I've got things I got to get done today.
We're not going today. Just calm down. Dang, act like I'm trying to talk you into going. Wednesday might be nice to go. Thursday, meatballs. Now, this is a good one here, Thursday. Meatball sub, coleslaw, potato salad, fruit, and chips.
What day's that?
Thursday.
Yeah, it does sound like a good lunch.
Meatball sub, coleslaw. Sorry, we're going over the menu at the senior center.
Hey, you got it
For any of you seniors out
there.
Yeah, I tell you, it's a rocking place, especially when Jerry Bear's out there. Stuff is going on. We have no guests tomorrow, so if anybody wants to be a guest tomorrow, right now it's going to be me, Rick Phillips, and Jerry Keplinger. Does anybody like to come in? There's the open invite.
There you go.
Wednesday, we have Tom Breckel coming in. Thursday, the Fayette County Connection, and maybe JJ again.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll have Steve.
Steve will come in for a little bit. Friday, we got John Warden coming in. Now, this guy's baseball cards are more expensive. I'm trying to get one in here just so I can get him to autograph one for me. Yeah, the other guys wasn't too bad, but this one, it's like, $4 or $5 plus shipping, so, which isn't terrible, but it's not like the other guy. I could find them pretty, easy. This guy's card's even kind of hard to find because he was on a World Series winner, the Detroit Tigers in '67, I think. So he'll be in with Bill Learman. Sorry, no on and off switch yet, but we're working on that. As far as the DJ service this week, got a lot of stuff through the week. Tonight we're going to be over at a Champions Grill in case anybody wants to come.
Yeah, they put a new patio out there too. I saw on their Facebook page.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
You got to look back, Charlie.
They we didn't have it last week because of their kitchen was closed, so we just put it off till this week. So tonight we're out Champions 5 to 8. Good food, folks. If you've never eaten there,
where's that?
It's
the golf course
in Washington
Courthouse. Off of 41.
Yeah.
I can always forget Champions is in Courthouse.
Yeah, Champions Grill. And then Tuesday, Chubbies. Come get your chubby on. Chubby, you need to come down. That's only 10 minutes from you in Indiana.
No, I know. I thought about it.
20 minutes. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, we got you gonna come this week? You can make it the last week or two.
Depends on what I'm doing.
Thursday, we got fresh pizza and creamery. Rick was even there.
I gotta make it back over here sometime.
Yeah, you need to come up. Hey, the more the merrier at that place. They enjoy it. Plus, they like to have the people out there. And, they were closed there for a few days, but they're regaining their business now.
Oh, yeah.
Last Thursday when we were out there, they were pretty crowded.
Yeah.
So,
if you got mom and dad were in the restaurant business a few years, and I'm telling you, it's if people knew what went on in any restaurant right here in town,
you wouldn't
they'd
eat
be
there.
shocked, and they wouldn't eat anywhere.
Yep.
it's probably true.
Can't help it.
The only bad place I stay out of that I've heard stuff like that is KFC and Courthouse. I never eat there because I've heard some bad stuff.
Well, there's bad. I mean, you take.
I heard a good review on the new Taco Bell there in the
Walmart
Center.
One in front of Walmart.
Yeah, they said that it was actually
clean, good.
and very. Of course, it's new, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got.
We were there
And
opening day.
they've got an exercise area off to the side
There you go.
of the Taco Bell there.
Well, behind them, Walmart, so you can walk it off. But yeah, Courthouse has got the 2 tacos and
the longest time
2
they kept
McDonald's
saying,
there in Courthouse.
Is that a Planet
Taco
Fitness?
Bell tacos.
Is that a Planet Fitness they're opening?
Oh, yeah. Instead of Taco Bell, opposite.
Colors are very similar.
Yeah, opposite of Planet Fitness, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Well, no, you can still lose weight at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Shortly after you eat, if you're not careful.
Not in a good way, though.
Ooh, Taco Bell.
No.
What?
No, I'm just thinking about losing weight from Taco Bell. No. Man, that's making me hungry now. Though.
Yeah.
I'm wanting like one of those. You know what I like? And they're getting outrageous on the price. I like those pizzas they make out there.
Taco pizza?
Yeah.
Not having one of
I
those.
like those.
So what are they up to?
They're like $7, $7 or $8. But you can't just.
Well, they come in a box. Isn't it like a box with other stuff?
Well,
They've got like a $5 and a $6
they
and a
got
$7
$5,
box.
$7, and $9 box, I think, or 10. Yeah.
But I mean, Taco Bell was the cheapest. Yeah.
Oh.
Now.
Oh,
It
yeah.
still is pretty much.
Well, I
the
mean,
cheapest place.
anytime I've left the Murphy at 11:30 or got out here, 10:30, quarter 11, McDonald's is lined up and Taco Bell's always lined up. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm not eating that stuff at midnight, folks.
I don't know. That's kind of like a waffle or a Waffle
House.
or a White Castle thing.
Oh yeah,
That's what we need back in Wilmington, White Castle.
White Castle. Yeah, I hate going to
can't-
Mason to get my,
can't do
or
White
yeah,
Castle.
Mason, South Lebanon to get
South
mine.
Lebanon, yeah.
I always get mine when I'm on my way to Kings Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta get your taco or your
Do you hear
White
that
Castle.
Kings Island shortened their seasons again?
No,
Yeah.
I'll have to go on my website or check it out.
Yeah, I heard that back there when it was first starting to open up.
That's for you, Jerry. Vicky, they had a good restaurant there too. I ate there several times. She invited people into the kitchen to see how clean it was.
Oh, I'm not saying they
So
aren't
put
clean.
that in your hat. And,
No,
put
I'm not
that in your
saying they're
hat
not
and smoke
clean. It doesn't make any difference. they're, how clean you are, it doesn't make any difference. You will find,
Something.
yeah.
You look hard enough, you'll find something.
And
But yeah,
My mom was so picky with the restaurant when they had the kitchen. Oh my God!
Friday night.
You wasn't afraid to eat off the floor anywhere in that place.
Speaking of eating, Friday night, Wilmington Food Truck Rally. We'll be out there playing music for it if it's not getting rained out. So that's what I mean. We got stuff every night this week, but then the weekend, this weekend we're open. And I'm happy about
yeah.
that. Yeah. That's the first weekend we've had open since
April.
I think complete weekend since March 29th and 30th. Yeah. That we've had completely open. So.
yeah, you get a weekend off, and we'll be back at it for the next couple months every weekend.
Well, then we get hit hard the next week because what's the next week?
Rock the block.
No.
4th of July weekend.
4th of July. 4th of July.
Yeah, because I think they've got the concert for or the Friday night concert. I think this week's over at the Eagles.
It's at the Eagles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vinyl. I think it's Vinyl Countdown.
Blanchester, we're going to be there for the 4th of July show, car show in Blanchester. And then Friday night, we're going to be out here at the JW Denver Williams Park for the food truck rally. So we got 2 jobs on the 4th.
So where do they have have they got the fireworks?
I think it's going to be out there again like it was
the park?
last year.
Or at the,
I think they went back to the park.
Yeah, it's back at the park, I believe.
Yeah.
Then Friday or Saturday, July 5th, I'm in the metropolis of Stoutsville, Ohio. You know where Stoutsville's at?
Mm-mm.
You go out of Circleville on 22, and there's not very far out, just past the Pickaway County Fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Make it kind of wise off to the right, about 4 or 5 miles down the road, Stoutsville. Beautiful little park. Beautiful little
Well,
park.
of course.
So that'll be fun. We'll be out there.
I drove by the Strawberry Fest Saturday.
Oh, and Xenia.
Yeah, and they had a lot of people there.
Yeah. Well, that's that time of year. You're going to start seeing all the festivals, fairs, and when's Clinton County Fair? It's like a couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's soon.
Yeah, is it second week of July? Does it start the
I
4th
think-
of July?
I wouldn't think it would start on the 4th, would it?
I don't know, the 8th and the 9th, Campus Nation streams harness racing from the fairgrounds.
Are we going? Is Wilmington Community Broadcasting? Are we going to do a live from the fair?
Remote?
Are we gonna
I don't know. I don't think so.
do a wake up Wilmington one morning from the fair?
Oh, that would be fun.
Huh?
Yeah, I bet you, Charlie, the fair starts July 6th.
Probably.
That's Sunday.
Yeah, that's Sunday,
Yeah.
July
Sunday.
6th.
For some reason, I was thinking the 4th was on a Sunday.
Friday.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So probably July 6th. Yeah, because you said the harness racing's
Yeah.
8th
8th
and
and
9th.
9th.
8th and 9th.
Yeah, because you got the demolition derby usually on the first night, and then the last 2 nights
When
is
you
all
get
the
them damn
tractor
tractor
stuff.
pulls too. Gosh, those things are so loud.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of
Well,
traffic out today
Yeah.
on the street.
we
Well,
will we'll
get
take
the-
another break and we'll be back and we'll do some birthdays and some games.
Maybe they're releasing people from the hospital.
Labor analysts have done the math. If God used union workers to create the world, just how long would it take?
6 days and a day of rest? Hardly. Experts say we might still be under construction, but at least we'd be on more solid ground.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up stories just like these are what we're about on The Murphy Report, with a new report every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Plus all the real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in the heart of downtown Wilmington.
Hosted by veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. It's news you might lose. But if you do, we'll find it, we'll pick it up, we'll roll it up, and we'll stick it back in your front screen door.
That sounds more like a newspaper, Steve.
This isn't a newspaper?
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Nursery rhyme historians uncover the truth about Jack and Jill.
there was no hill to climb, and new clues cast doubt on there ever being a pail. What could be next? The tortoise and the hare living together?
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. The nursery rhymes may be made up, but the only thing made up here is the news.
That's right, Steve. On The Murphy Report, with a new report every week beginning Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Hard-hitting, cutting edge, and a third less fulfilling.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
A combined 415 years in the news business.
It's made up news you can count on to get you through your day.
And put you to sleep at night, just like me with my warm milk and cookies. And a plethora of heart-related medications.
Plus all the real news on what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
That's on The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Labor analysts have done the math. If God used union workers to create the world, just how long would it take?
6 days and a day of rest? Hardly. Experts say we might still be under construction, but at least we'd be on more solid ground.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up stories just like these are what we're about on The Murphy Report, with a new report every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Plus all the real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in the heart of downtown Wilmington.
Hosted by veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. It's news you might lose. But if you do, we'll find it, we'll pick it up, we'll roll it up, and we'll stick it back in your front screen door.
That sounds more like a newspaper, Steve.
This isn't a newspaper?
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
Yeah, I love their batter up bake.
Let's get personal.
Personal.
Let's get
Personal.
You got right in.
Personal.
I saw it pop up quick today.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of popping up quick, no, I'm just kidding. Dr. Jeffrey Schuessler is your host for that show. And he likes popping them dogs, them hot dogs. So there
He
you go.
says he might sell his cart.
He'll sell his cart? Really?
Get out of the business.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
He said that he can't work his hands anymore since he massaged this guy's feet. What was his name?
Charlie
Hargrave, yeah, about putting him out of business.
Yeah,
What the hell's
it
he,
just- it
does he
ruined-
massage the dog?
It ruined.
He massages your dog. Your feet. Oh my God! I tell you what, my feet haven't felt the same since I went to him.
Yeah.
Best foot doctor
Tay
around.
about threw up in her mouth when we were talking about that.
What?
Massaging your feet.
Oh, shut up!
Tay did.
Shut up! I bet she would massage. You know what? Next time she comes on, I'll ask her.
To massage your feet.
Tay, I heard you wanted to massage my feet. That's what I'll say. Give her a hard time.
Hey, cousin Vicky, how you doing down there
She your cousin?
Land of Volunteers. Yeah, Steph's cousin.
Vicky Kendall.
No, Vicky Taylor just popped up.
Oh, I don't see that. I see Vicky Kendall.
No.
I didn't think you and Vicky Kendall.
Oh,
were
here it
related.
is. Vicky D'Amico
Yes,
Taylor.
Taylor, yes.
Yeah. Where's she at? Tennessee.
Tennessee, down towards Crossville.
Is believing.
Good morning, cuz. Hope you guys have the hot weather we have up here.
There she is. All right, here we go. Local birthdays. Saturday was Joseph Rojas's birthday, lead singer for Seventh Day Slumber. Sunday, Guy Durham, Nathan Howland.
Guy Durham, is that the guy that the ventriloquist?
He is the guy that had the old hearse from out in Missouri. That real nice wooden
right,
one,
yeah.
And you met him before.
Yeah.
Billy Thompson, his birthday. And then the Evil
Billy
Emperor.
Thompson, yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Rick Phillips. That was Sunday's birthdays. Now today's birthday, we have.
Is he old enough now to join out the age?
Yeah, he is. He's been old enough, but he can go now if he wants.
I'm waiting until I'm 75.
Cheryl Brackmeyer.
Maybe all those other old women will be gone.
Cheryl Brackmeyer is her birthday today. Melissa Dinwiddie, Pam Hanna, Linda Kay, Caroline Spear. Karen Spear played basketball against Wilmington, and I really liked her, and she's like a Pete Rose type player. Just really, I'm trying to think who she played for. It wasn't. It might have been Heidelberg, but I just sent her a friend request because she's a singer also. She does some singing now, and she's a free spirit, baby. She goes all over the world, but very talented, a musician and basketball player. Rebel Marie, it's her birthday today. Luca DeVault, Mark Williams, who does some work here at Murphy, Cassie Jones. Then we have Melissa Dinwiddie. It's also Michelle Dinwiddie's birthday today. Yes, they are twins.
Used to be my neighbors.
Dinwiddie girls? Yeah, they're pretty girls. They're nice girls. I had them all in school. Laura Schottle, it's her birthday. Tom Schottle's daughter from over in Greenfield. All right, so we have some celebrity birthdays today. Here we go. Clarence Thomas.
Supreme Court Justice.
Yes, sir.
I want to go 84.
Oh, lower.
78.
Just a little bit high.
77.
Sunset Strip.
77. Jason Mraz.
Oh, the singer.
Singer, yes. Jason Mraz.
Oh, shoot. You know what? I caught.
He's older than what I thought he was.
Isn't he like 42? 45?
Higher.
56.
No.
Lower. 45 to 56 is bracketed.
Let's just go 50.
Lower.
42.
No, it's 45 to 50.
43.
It's 45 to 50.
44.
Yeah.
Let's go
He
46.
just had a birthday. You just kind of
47?
47?
47 is just a little low.
48.
48?
48.
Yeah, he is older. I didn't think he was quite
See,
that
I
old.
got
He
it
doesn't look
anyway.
that old.
Huh?
I got it anyway.
Yep. LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oh, the running back for the Chargers, yes.
Well, there's Kevin Martin. Hi, Kevin.
Hey,
Kevin
Kevin.
said
The
58.
first guy that registered at my car show Sunday, Kevin Martin. So I'd ask this guy, "Are you Kevin Martin?" That comes up, no, completely different Kevin Martin. But this guy had like 7 or 8 old cars too.
Okay, LaDainian.
LT, LaDainian Tomlinson.
I want to go 37.
Too high, too low. I'm sorry, too low.
43?
Higher than 43. You gonna get in there, Jerry?
52.
Lower. 43 to 52. Rick?
45.
45 is just a little bit low.
46.
46, there you go. Randy Jackson, the old American Idol judge.
Is that the black dude?
But we gotta let Rick guess first.
69.
There you go. There you go. All right. The next one is Selma Blair. She was an actress in Hellboy, The Fog, and Anger Management.
Wasn't she kind of hot?
Selma Blair.
Never heard of her or the movies.
I think she was kind of hot.
Oh, shut up. You've heard of Hellboys. Hellboy 1, Hellboy
No.
2.
Let's just go.
Anger Management. She was on the TV show Anger Management.
49.
Higher.
51.
Higher.
66.
Way high.
That's way high.
It's way high. 51 was close. Whoever said that.
Let's go double nickel, 55.
Lower.
53.
53. There you go. Last one, wide receiver, Darnay Holmes. Darnay Holmes.
38.
Lower.
32.
Lower.
27.
Yep, 27. 27. Guys did pretty good on those today. All right, here we go. Man against man, or do you want to play?
Man against man.
Rachel, you want to play?
Man against
I guess it is.
So it's mano against
All right,
Yeah,
mano.
with the evil-
Jerry against Rick.
With the evil empire.
And the evil emperor can aid and assist either one of them.
Oh, you know
Yes,
I will.
you too.
Like, let's go.
Jerry's trying to suck him in here.
Who's gonna win? Oh, I will tell you what. My grades on this
You want
one,
to go first, or you want?
I'll let you go first.
All right.
I got an
Who
80.
picks? Wait a minute. Who picks? Wait.
I got
wait,
it.
wait,
Yeah.
wait. Who picks the column? Hold on before you say.
That's what he's getting ready to tell us the score on the
I
columns.
know, but you.
I ain't gonna tell you.
You'll pick the one.
Now I ain't gonna tell you which columns.
Oh.
I got an 80 on one column and 95 on the other column. So, but you get to pick. You want to go first or pick your column?
Jerry's going first.
He said he wanted me to go first.
Well, if you want your
Okay.
column, pick your column.
Thank you.
Go.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh.
Oh, get over it. Come on, let's go.
Let's go with
Stop
B.
it.
Bunch of women.
Let's go with B.
And that's,
Column B.
that's an
It's
insult to
going with
women.
B.
It's like that one Chipmunks cartoon.
Jerry's
No,
going with A. And Jerry goes first. All right, here we go. Test Q.
Question.
Right. Question M.
Question M. Question.
Question M.
Question M. Question mark.
Yep.
Mark D.
Mark D. Mark down. Mark.
Here's one of Charlie's hints.
That's not one of my hints. Mark D. That was Jerry's hint the other day.
Yeah. Mark.
Mark D.
Mark D. Mark. Mark down.
Mark down's right.
The opposite of?
Mark up.
He's running.
Or
it.
look up. Mark up, look up.
Down P.
Oh, yeah.
You still get a chance to run.
Yeah, if he runs,
I wish I could run, Rick.
if he runs it, you can run the table too. Down P.
I know what that one is, I think.
Notice Jerry's getting better the more we do these.
His mind is just sharpening up like
It
a tack.
is.
Well, it's Monday.
Says
We're all.
Lego.
Iron sharpens iron, baby.
Down. Down P.
Yeah. It's not down the rabbit hole. We'll give you the clock.
Okay. Down.
Oh. Rick Morton knows it.
Yeah.
3,
Don't tell me.
2,
We're here.
1. All right, Rick Morton.
You're on, Rick.
Yeah, I'm going to blow
Now,
the first.
Rick, I'm going to tell you what. The first one here is probably the toughest one. of
Oh,
this
jeez,
bunch.
thanks. Gotcha.
But after that, it's easy.
Easy.
Veronica M.
Mars.
I'll I'll go the Evil Empire, Mars.
That's right.
I
Mars.
never would have got that.
Why? I got that too when I did. Who was Veronica Mars?
She played a detective on television in a series, and who was the actress? Cute blonde. That the hell was her name? But anyway, yes.
Yeah, I got it too when I did it. I'm like,
I never would have thought Mars, but
All right,
hey, I'll
Rick.
take the help.
you got a chance.
All right, now
to
it's cruising, Rick.
Yes.
Mars B.
Mars Bar.
Rick's chiming in
Oh,
here.
yeah. Well, let's go with it. Mars Bar,
Mars Bar. that's
Candy
right.
Bar.
Now this one was a little tricky, but it makes sense. Bar S.
Barstool.
Yes, I had bar soap first. That's the bar.
Well, Charlie would think of that, you know. Charlie
Bar soap.
likes those bars of soap there.
Bar stool is right. Okay. Stool. You'll like this.
Jay wants us to make another trip to the reformatory to do a show.
Who does?
Tay.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, she was all excited about hearing about your guys' trip down to the stage on the other
Friday.
day.
Stool.
Stool. Yeah, thank you. Stool S.
Sample.
That's probably right.
Yeah, probably colon guard time, folks. I'm gonna go with it. Sample.
Sample. That's right.
It was the first thing I thought of.
Crocker.
I was thinking stool. I got it right, but the other one there, I thought you might go with stool softener.
Soft.
Yeah, I use it too.
Didn't even. TMI, Rick. TMI.
Hey,
Sample S.
Sample S.
sample.
Guys are awful. Sample.
It's your game.
Yeah.
Bad thing is, it's all what we all three thought of the same.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sample S.
Sample S. Uh-oh, I feel a hiccup coming.
Yeah, you do.
And that makes complete sense.
I never got the first one out, the one that he did.
That Veronica Mars, yeah, that was hard.
What the hell is that?
I got it, and I shocked myself when I got it.
Sample S.
So you got it because you'd seen the show before?
I just heard of it. I don't know why. It's just something that rang true.
I have no idea, Charlie. I don't. It's not
You want to take the buzzer?
I'll take the buzzer.
All right, here we go. Down. You had somebody trying to help you there.
Yeah, I see it.
Down. PA.
Oh, that blew my
Oh,
guess.
I thought what you
out of
thought it was?
No.
My wife always did it.
And this one makes sense.
Oh, PA?
Yep.
I know. I'm not going to pull a bill and give out the answer.
Don't be a Steve or a Mark Michael. Steve did that the other day.
Oh, did he?
Down PA.
Pennsylvania.
Down plane, yeah, that's L. Down.
You know it now, Rick Morton?
Huh?
You think you know it
I
now?
think I know it now.
Down PA. You're waiting for help. Vicky Candle's not helping.
Down.
Down PA.
Down pass. I don't know.
Down pass.
Eh.
All right, Rick Morton.
Yes,
Here we
sir.
go. Sample SI.
SI?
Yeah.
Sample.
Sample SI. Jerry's looking for help still. He's looking at that phone hard.
SI.
Don't tell him.
No.
Oh, Vicky Kendall has that. Yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Never even thought about that.
Wait for your third letter before you say anything.
SI. Give me the buzzer, Charlie. No sense in dragging
What? Sample, say it. Sample,
Simple?
no, sample. Just say it.
Is it S-I or F-I?
S.
S
S
is
as in
in
sucker.
Sam. S is in Sam.
Oh, I know what it is. Give me the buzzer.
Simple, no, that's SL. Yeah.
That's SI. SI.
I was going to say slice, but it's not right.
4,
Yeah,
3, 2. The next letter will give it away.
for sure.
1. All right. All right, Jerry. Down, P-A-Y.
Down payment.
There you go.
No, I was going to say downplay.
Well, Vicky had down pat, and that's what I had originally, too. All right, payment M. I don't know what you're laughing at, but that scares me. Payment M.
Payment. Payment method, payment money, payment.
Payment M.
Payment method, I don't know.
That's right. That's right. Payment method. For the win. Method A.
Actor. We're in a theater.
That's a good answer. Yeah, we're.
Method actor is correct.
Yeah.
I guess Jerry went first, so Rick could essentially tie. He could tie you.
He just gave me the answer.
That's all right. No, that's all right.
Well, you would have got an answer.
Yeah.
Sample S-I-Z.
Size.
Size, right? Then for yours to tie, Jerry Bear, size M.
Matters.
That is probably the answer.
Oh, gosh.
Let's just go with it. Heck, it's the end of the show. Size
Rick,
matters.
the guy who doesn't like these games is laughing more than anybody today. Size matters?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yes.
That's right. That's right. Size
Got
matters.
tied there, guys.
All right, it's time to take a break. We will be back in just a minute.
Such a pathetic game.
It's an effort to warn wild weather
That
worrywart.
was a good one.
A new initiative coming before Congress to force thunder to roll before lightning strikes.
A shocking proposition that is sure to spark some debate, with a 70% chance of failure sweeping in overnight from the Dakotas.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Stories we make up just for you, and the latest on what's coming to the Murphy Theater, Ohio's hometown theater, every Monday morning on the Murphy Report.
Find us on the Murphy Theater website and on our own YouTube's channel.
You know, Steve, I was once struck by lightning.
Oh, really? Any after effects?
Yeah, every time I sneeze, my garage door opens.
I had something similar happen to me. Every time I bend over to tie my shoes, I rip my pants.
Oh, from a lightning strike?
Yes.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. The only man in the world who can list all the vice president's wives in order of height, from shortest to tallest.
reunites with the only other man in the world who cares.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up stories to brighten your day.
And maybe, just maybe, keep you safe. But don't count on it.
And all the latest news about the Murphy, Ohio's hometown theater. It's what you've come to expect.
And it's what we've come to deliver.
With the Murphy Report. Every Monday on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel.
Amanda, I understand you have a special skill of reciting the entire alphabet backwards.
Yeah, that's true.
That must be quite a belch.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Indulge in a variety of mouth-watering dishes, from juicy burgers and fresh salads to stacked sandwiches, delicious pizzas, warm soups, crispy fries, and finger-licking wings. Every bite is crafted with care using hand-grinded and breaded ingredients made right here in-house. Whether you're dining solo or with family or hanging out with friends, we have something to satisfy every craving. That's the Rusty Keg in Washington Courthouse, the best fries in town.
All right.
Partial?
Your thing.
No.
You got your thing.
I got my thing, yeah.
And it
I'm
matters.
back on.
And it matters.
I got my thing and the mics are on.
And size,
Yeah, and size
we
matters.
learned size does matter.
Yeah.
And
Canada
you
is
always got to
is
have a
is
sample
country.
of your stool.
Yep.
There you go.
Canada is a country. Canada does
See-
have the
see what you
longest
learn on
coastline
this
in the
show?
That was a good list that time. Next time you guys don't like my list, but that list was pretty daggone good today, so we'll take it. I need to call Becker, get his butt back in here, because we have a food truck rally this Friday. I'm sure he could tell us who all's going to be there.
At the Dove Church as always.
Yep. Are you going to be at the food truck rally?
Oh, you don't have anyone for tomorrow, do you?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I may call him and say,
Call
hey,
him and see if he.
Charlie wants the free. Charlie wants the hash browns
I'm
and biscuits
telling you
and gravy.
what,
That was good. That was very good.
what he's brought in each time was
And that was a complete.
That-
That bowl was a filling.
Filled
Oh
bowl.
my God! And that breakfast thing that they
burrito.
made
Yeah, the
got-
burrito.
Yeah, but it didn't have sausage in it. It had, I don't know, what was it? Beef, I guess. Man, it was good. That thing was really good.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I tell you, at the car show yesterday, they had just sausage sandwiches. Oh man,
Good.
like the
Oh yeah.
ground pork and it was. Plus they had pork loin. It was good eating down to Masonic Lodge. I tell you though, this place is so. I've been there 4 times, and I went a different way each time. You can wiggle your way through Waynesville to get there, but the way GPS tells you is go all the way through Waynesville, all the way down to that light at that Township Line Road.
Yep.
Make a right.
Okay.
Then you go over to Lytle Road.
Yep.
Then you come back into Waynesville, and it's on the right.
Why would
That's
they-
the quickest way. I know it looks stupid.
Yeah, it does.
But the other way, you're going through town. You're cutting through all these back streets and everything.
Waynesville's not that big.
No.
Well, but that's the way they say to go. So I left that way too, and I thought I'd almost got lost. 'Cause, I mean, you just feel like you're going so far out of the way.
Out of the way that doesn't make common sense.
So you're going to watch the Reds against the Yankees
Yep.
tonight. What time's that start? 7:05?
7:10.
7:10.
Yeah, hot game.
It's gonna be a real hot game. I already got my cooler packed with some frozen water in it and my
Where are
candy.
you sitting at?
Section 425 or 429, upper level down the third base or
So you're
first
up
base line.
high
Yeah,
then.
but we're in the shade. So, but if my favorite spot opens up, we'll just roll down and take section 113.
Frozen water, is that like ice?
Yeah, but it's got to be in an unopened bottle, Jerry.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can
That's
take
right. Yeah.
You can take anything
Can't
into
take
the.
ice.
No,
Yeah, that's
you
right.
can take anything in the stadium you want as long as it's non-alcoholic and non-glass. I take my chips, my peanuts, my frozen candy bars, 2 or 3 bottles of water. Especially on a night like tonight.
He
Gonna
knows
be
how
hot.
to do it, folks, right there.
Yeah.
But no Hooters.
No. Nope, the one across the river closed.
Where do you park at? In the stadium?
Underneath the stadium. That's the only good, well, it's one of the perks of being in the cheer, I guess. You get to show that little blue sign and they let you right underneath the stadium to park. It is pricey. It's still $25. But I park right by the elevator, pop right up ground level.
But
So
it still costs you $25.
yeah, it's 25
Just to park.
just to park. Yeah, tickets were, of course, I bought the tickets online. They were $38 a piece after your service fees and all that other good junk.
38 apiece.
So you got
I-
$66, $86. You got $91 before you go in the door.
Walk in the door. Yeah, that's why I used to go to almost every bobblehead game there was.
Yeah.
And that's like, no. Again, I got to figure in the gas, the parking, the ticket.
Yeah, you
It's
got the
just cheap.
gas. You got another
15, 20.
yeah.
Yeah, so I just been buying a lot of my bobbleheads offline anymore.
So you and the wife going?
No, me and buddy Bruce Dexter. I worked with at Airborne for years.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Cool.
going down. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'll end up going down to a game by myself. That way I can just sort of roll all over the stadium and get pictures from different views and
Okay.
and do that. So
Interesting.
it's it's a good ball game. Should be good.
The
Should be a fun one.
Dragons would have been fun here tonight if they had the game.
Oh yeah, you guys got down there and got some refreshments, and the next thing you know, it's pouring down on you.
I imagine that was a fun trip.
It was raining. You know, it really wasn't bad.
It wasn't.
Did you guys take the big cube bus down?
They got three of them.
Short
Okay.
bus.
We had a bus and two vans. We were on a van.
They wouldn't. It was so bad they wouldn't even let us on the short bus.
Yeah, it was.
But it was raining so hard
You could see it.
that the water was running under the tarp. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was. Oh,
It was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
It was standing water and was running under the tarp.
Tarp. Yeah.
Lightning everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice stadium too for a single
No, it
A
is.
ball
It
team.
is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I think if I remember right, it's the only two-tiered or two-level single A ball stadium in the country.
One night we all figure out a night, and Rick Phillips, you need to go to, Rick Morton, Jerry, we need to go down and watch paints.
It's all
It's only
Chillicothe.
like
Yeah.
$5 or $6 a ticket.
Is that
Good
still the
time.
VA?
Yeah, VA hospital, Chillicothe Paints.
Yep. I got
That'd
a
be fun.
friend of mine who used to work at Nike with me. He was part of their organization,
Yeah.
part of the PA guy or something. And when they won the champion,
John Went was the PA guy, yeah.
he was part of it. And when they won the championship that one year, next 8, when the rings came in for
He
the
got a ring?
yeah, he came in wearing that ring in the
That's
Nike.
cool.
So
Wow.
it was pretty cool looking.
That is neat. That is neat.
Yeah, old downtown Chillicothe is so cool with the park down there and the lake, and then
Yep.
they still hold the Gus Macker down there and still close off part of downtown there. So,
Plus, any place you want to eat. My God,
yeah, well,
Chillicothe
especially
is
on,
great.
I heard you guys talk about Bridge Street Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got everything you want, and then you go downtown, you hit the little mom and pop stores.
Yep.
That Grandpa's Candy down there.
Oh, really?
You ever been there?
No.
It's just right. Daggone on what street that is. It's on, but it's
Water?
Huh?
Water Street?
It's off Water Street.
Okay.
But
Between Water and Main?
you walk in there, and from the front door to the back, if there's a candy you can think of, they've got it. They've
I'll
got
have to double check that out.
the old stuff you used to get. They got that.
Oh, I like those little Zag nuts or
Karen.
whatever you used to get. I love those stupid little things.
What's that?
The Zag nuts. Jerry knows what I'm talking about.
That's a candy bar.
Well, yeah, but they had so many ones there years
They've
ago
got
too.
a lot of candy at
Morning, Karen.
Foy's up in Fairborn too. The
Foy's?
yeah.
I've never
The
been
Halloween
there. I
store.
want to go there too.
It's a great place. Yeah.
I wanna
And
go to
it's not just one
Foy's.
building, it's several buildings in
Well,
downtown Fairborn.
it's all big. It's big Halloween, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we need to go up around Halloween. Now, yesterday at the car show, they were giving out $10 gift cards to this meat place in Franklin. You remember the name of that? What is it? Some kind of meat place.
Well, there's a meat place as you're coming into Franklin. You go down the hill.
They're not open much. I don't think.
And no, and it's right on the corner.
Zots. Yeah.
Zots, yeah.
Sure do.
Zots?
Yeah.
Zots. So you guys have heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it what? I mean, do they sell sandwiches and stuff, or just meat?
That's a candy. Zots is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not the food store you and.
Yeah.
The
No, I'm
meat
talking
place.
about
The meat place. I thought it was. Oh,
I'm trying to think of the name of it.
I don't know. It was like Zinks or something like that.
Zinks, that's it.
There you go.
Yeah, $10.
Yeah. It wasn't far from my bar down
Was
there.
it sandwiches or is it?
I've never actually eaten anything out of there. I don't know if I don't know whether they have a deli type of
They
situation or
had a
whether it's
bunch
just
of gift cards for Zinks yesterday.
Yeah.
They had probably
they
15,
do a good business when they're open.
Open.
$15, $10 gift cards.
This is what
at
Kevin
least.
Martin has to say.
I'm not even gonna try to
Are you
translate
sure
that.
about that?
You translate?
No.
Kevin Martin, you go to any car shows yet this year? You been out? There was a Kevin Martin in my car show yesterday, but wasn't you. This guy was, he was a different dude. He was. All right, listen, we're kind of like in between. We had to take a late break last time. So we'll go ahead and take another quick break. So maybe we can kind of get back on schedule.
There you go.
Donuts. getting a makeover, and a name change.
It's every baker's nightmare. Buckling to the snowflake social media pressure, America's tasty glazed treats will now be known as doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Why wait for real news when you can get all the made-up news you need?
Along with the facts about Ohio's hometown theater, the Murphy.
On the Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
I have tried so hard to cut back on my daily doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings intake.
Really, Steve? No one has noticed. And I mean no one.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to us. They said it could never happen. They hoped it would never happen, but now the most unpopular vegetable in the soup family is getting her own talk show.
That's right. Coming this fall on the Food Channel, it's The Okra Show.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Celebrity gossip and other stories that matter the most. Plus, what's coming to the Murphy Theater on the weekly edition of The Murphy Report.
It's what we dish up for you. When you hunger and thirst for real journalism, look elsewhere.
But you can find us at themurphytheater.org or the Murphy Theater YouTube channel with a new news report every Monday morning.
You know, Amanda, I used to have my own morning talk show.
Oh, why'd you give it up?
Well, there was a little dispute at the time of my contract renewal.
Oh, what was the disagreement?
Well, I wanted to renew, and they didn't.
What'd they replace you with?
A half-hour infomercial on nail clippers.
When you have to know before anybody else, count on your one source for useless, made-up news, The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
it's news to us.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization, event, or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com. Or give us a call at 740-335-6481 and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
All right, we got to hear it. We're back.
We're back live and ever.
So Rick's going to give you a little bit of what's happening at the Murphy.
Murphy, hey. Of course, this Saturday, the 28th, is the Leonard Skinner tribute band. So that's got a nice little following right now, so it's doing real well. Yeah, Freebird and Take Me Home and all that good stuff. Also, the free kiddie shows start July 2nd at the Murphy in the afternoon. So all the
Get out of the heat.
Every Wednesday in July is a free movie for the kiddos, and they're all comics or cartoon types movies.
You'll be here. What time's it start?
I want to say 1:30. Hang on, because I got the picture I took
At least
this morning.
one of the girls will want to come.
Well, yeah, that's all right. Hey, that'd be a good day to go eat at the senior center.
Oh, sorry.
Pick them up.
Yeah, July 2nd at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
They're all
That's even
at 1 o'clock. So July 2nd.
Who's the first one?
Surf Up.
Surf
Looks like the follow up to one of the Happy Feet movies. It looks like it's got the penguins there going on. So I definitely want to come out and see those. I know Steph's going to take her niece's kids and bring them here for all 4 shows during the summertime. So it just reminds me of the days when we were kids and all the merchants uptown back in the 70s would sponsor the cartoons in an afternoon movie for 25 cents.
Now that's open seating on the floor, right?
Yes, yes.
Hey, Kevin Martin, while I think about this, we're going to be at Champions, the golf course, Washington Courthouse tonight. They got good food if you want to come down and eat and shoot the bull for a while. We'll be there from 5 to 8. Just a cruise in. It's not a car show.
Right. So then on July 9th, they've got Lilo and Stitch again at 1.
Is that Lilo or Lilo?
Lilo? I don't know, Charlie. Lilo and Stitch? Okay.
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
And then July 16th, they've got Big Hero 6.
Big Harry what?
Hero.
Oh, okay.
Big hairy hero.
I thought you said Big Hairy something else.
Nope,
right with
nope.
six.
And then
Hello.
hello. Then on the 23rd, we've got everybody's favorite Shrek.
Shrek, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to see.
Shrek. Donkey.
And then the last one, July 30th, is just says robots.
Yeah.
And it's another comedy cartoon for the kids.
Yep.
So every Wednesday in July, folks, come on up to Murph.
1 o'clock. And that's not just for kids. It could be anybody.
Oh, yeah, it's just
Heck,
free.
I might come to some of this. That'd work out good because we get done eating out the senior center about 12:30, and we just roll back up here.
Yep. They'll have the concessions open for some popcorn and pop and all that good stuff.
There you
So
go.
come on up, get out of the heat. If
So
it's
that
especially
will cost you, obviously. It's
right,
movies free.
It's movies free, yeah. And then, of course,
popcorn and all that.
if we roll into July heat like we have June heat, everybody's going to be inside.
Yeah, it's been hot. That's
I've
for
seen
sure.
pictures of people trying to get into Kings Island's Soak City or whatever they call their
Yeah.
water park, and the line was out the door to get in, and
Oh, yeah.
crazy fullness.
Yeah, I don't mind heat. I just don't like it when you can't breathe.
Oh, the humidity
That
kills you.
humidity.
Yeah, I love the heat. I'd rather.
Bring on the heat.
Yeah.
I don't mind the heat at all.
I'm ready for it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the humidity, no,
Yeah,
thank
kick that out the door real quick.
No, thank you. But the weather, let me look real quick. The weather the rest of the week, Rick says it's supposed to rain next 10 days. Let's see if he's right.
I didn't see rain till
I'm gonna give you-
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday they say sun now. Saturday rain, Sunday rain,
I think-
Monday rain, Tuesday rain. Is that next 10 days?
I think most of them are going to be like pop-up showers. I don't think there's a.
Yeah,
I-
chance of storms.
Yeah.
So here we go. 91 today, 92 tomorrow, but then it cools off on Wednesday to 89.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I know they said the heat index today and tomorrow, maybe today and tomorrow for sure would be like 103 with humidity and everything.
I think the rain that they're talking about is more of like late day thunderstorms because it says chance of storms over 40% each day. 40% Wednesday, 50% Thursday.
Yeah, it's gonna rain
50%
every day.
Friday.
It's going to rain every day.
Well, that doesn't mean it's going to rain. I mean, it's
Charlie,
just a chance of
This is the car show guy spinning, but you don't have any car show, so it doesn't matter.
No, but it's, well, we got them all week, through the week.
Oh, okay, so there's the spin.
Yes.
But, well, it's like not last Saturday, but Saturday before. Oh, it's
good.
going to rain.
Downpour.
They canceled the car show out here at the campground on Friday, which I didn't care. It's fine. But it didn't rain.
Perfect. It was perfect weather.
I always wait and make the call that day.
Well, that would make more sense.
I always make the call that morning.
Because, I mean, you know, it's one thing if you're talking about people are driving hundreds of miles to something, you'd have to cancel it maybe a day early just so
Right.
that
Just
they wouldn't.
the inconvenience.
But the you know,
The
when you're
local
talking
stuff.
about the local stuff, call it that morning.
Well, and yeah, we're under a heat advisory until Wednesday at 8 p.m. And we're also under an air quality alert until tonight at midnight. So, heat advisory till 8 a.m. Wednesday, air quality alert till midnight tonight. Well, I tell you, this allergy season's been terrible.
Oh, it hasn't stopped.
I mean, there's been days. Well, it's like last Thursday, we're up there at Fresh Pizza and Cream, and
Your eyes.
my eyes just started watering. I mean, profusely. Just one of them, not both of them, just this one. I'm like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, Steph's eyes are going bananas because of everything going on. It's
Awful.
crazy.
It was awful, awful, awful. So, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is.
Yep.
Um.
The high weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been kind of stinky this year.
Look at that. Vicky
There's
Kendall says,
Cheyenne Duggins. Look at Cheyenne here. Cheyenne went on a big fishing trip up north, and they've got at least probably 50 fish there, don't they? See all those fish?
I know.
There's a bunch of fish here. More gooderfishingcharters.com. More gooder fishing. Look at that. See all them fish?
Man, you'd think you'd have a limit on how many fish
Yeah.
you catch.
Oh my God, he's gonna be eating fish for the next 6 months. Those aren't little fish either. Those are big ones. It's gotta be Lake Erie.
Well, I think it depends too on the fish. That some fish there are limits. Other fish, I think
It's free game.
Like bluegill, I think you can catch as many as you can catch.
Where is it they had those jumping fish that jump out of the water?
Oh, the Asian carp.
Yeah.
That's an invasive species that they're trying to get rid
And
of.
they got, man,
They got hammered. People got hit in the face and everything else with the things jumping in the boats.
But there's no limit, man. You can go.
Yep.
You can take a truckload out if you want to do it.
This is funny. I'm just scrolling a little Facebook, see if there's anything happening local there, and this bathroom stall.
Oh,
This guy has written, Scotty, don't beat me up. I'm taking a
But that should go the other way.
yeah.
That should go the other direction.
That probably should, yeah. I got
No. Here we go. That's right.
Yeah,
Here
here
we
we
go.
go.
That's
Oh,
right. That's
yeah.
right. That's right. Hey, Vicky Kendall says that they need to cut hay, but the fields still have standing water.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. I tell you what, we got nailed. Oh, this is bad. There's a thing on Facebook right now, Iran in a year. It's got a Buc-ee's up in this corner, Dollar General's here, Bass Pro Shops down here.
No McDonald's?
Walmart.
Well,
No
that's
McDonald's,
the
yeah.
ultimate punishment is
A
getting
Buc-ee's.
a new Buc-ee's or Dollar Store.
Dollar General,
So
yeah.
what day is the protest supposed to be at McDonald's?
For what?
I don't know. They're protesting wages and working conditions.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that either, yeah.
That's news to me.
So they want more than 15 an hour.
Man, they get paid for
Well, they better watch it because some of the stores I read were
AI is
AI.
gonna take them over.
doing doing the robots for flipping the burgers.
Automatic fries.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about that on the show. It was White Castle, and there's another burger place, Jack in the Box or something like that. They're doing it. So, all right, now we're back on our break. Here we go. One last break, and then we'll come back and finish the show. One last break.
Is that a promise? All right, mic's off.
City officials forcing a local beloved mascot to step down.
Why poor timing and inappropriate behavior doomed a pantless Wilson the Weasel following his drunken performance at the late Judge Garrett's funeral.
There was nothing routine about this routine.
A story we are dedicated to getting to the bottom of.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. These made-up stories and the latest real news from the Murphy Theater are what you've come to expect from us.
On the Murphy Report, with a new report posted every Monday morning on our Murphy Theater website and our Murphy Theater YouTube channel.
Full minute-to-minute coverage all 21 hours a day.
With veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
Amanda, I have to say Vanessa and Breck are just about the two finest anchors in the business.
For once, you're absolutely right, Steve.
I think the Titanic could have learned a thing or two from these two giants in their field.
What am I missing here?
Anchors.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. A major shakeup in the pharmaceutical industry as Flintstone Vitamins taken to task for tasting nothing like Fred or Wilma.
and as for Pebbles, well, she's already a fruity breakfast cereal. Why dietitians and nutritionists coast to coast are warning us to yabba dabba don't when it comes to ingesting these chalky childhood chewables.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Looking out for your health and well-being is just a sample of the kind of made-up news you can expect on the Murphy Report.
Earning the reputation as the mistrusted name in news isn't something that we take lightly.
In fact, most wouldn't take it at all.
And our efforts reflect that, with a trophy case in our lobby filled wall to wall with empty shelves.
Let the other outlets vie for trophies and your respect.
We're simply too busy making it up to care for such accolades, with a new report posted every Monday on the Murphy Theater website and YouTube channel.
The Murphy Report, with veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
Remember,
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the game is actually over before you storm the court. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Yeah.
I guess
Bonus fries. That's
Yes.
what a friend of mine
Bonus fries.
my
Bonus
favorite
fries.
burger in town probably still is Burger King. Whopper with cheese.
They aren't as good as they used to be.
They're not as good as they used to be. They're not as big as they used to be.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing's as big as it used to be.
Nope.
It gets smaller
Take
with
that-
age.
Yeah, we're
It's
back on.
smaller with age.
Yeah, we're on the air, and we're talking about getting bigger to smaller, folks. So,
Wait,
We're talking about hamburgers.
yeah, just
You know everybody says that, man.
use your
Where's the
imagination.
meat?
Yeah.
Talking about hamburgers, it's okay.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
well, listen, here we go.
Every morning I thought, where's the beef? coming?
Without thinking,
What?
first restaurant you bring back that's no longer around. There you go. First restaurant you bring back that's no longer around.
It's going to be an off the wall one. I'm going to say
Well, I mean,
LK.
It is.
LK, yeah.
I worked there for a couple of years. That's.
What about you?
Wow. Red Barn.
Red
Oh,
Barn?
yeah, that's a good one.
Red Barn is a definite.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What about
Yeah.
you?
No, I'm going with Red Barn.
You're going with Red Barn?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to go, just because of childhood memories, Burger Chef.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Burger Chef.
Burger Chef and Jeff.
Well, Burger Chef and Sandy's. Remember Sandy's?
Yeah.
Sandy's used to be like a McDonald's type of restaurant. And Vans, Arthur Treacher's, Kevin Martin. Arthur Treacher's is still in
Columbus.
isn't it down
Columbus.
there in. Well, no, aren't they in Chillicothe?
I know.
Is there an Arthur
Long
Treacher?
John Silver's is.
Okay, so it's
And the other one. What's the other fish place?
Arthur Treacher? No.
the Windmill.
The windmill,
Oh, the
where
windmill.
the Mexican place is. Yeah.
Yeah, who put that on?
Steph.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a few meals I always wanted to eat in front of the fireplace in the wintertime, get that little heat off the fireplace.
That we don't need to know what you did in front of.
Was there a bearskin rug in that somewhere?
Somewhere there is, yes.
Or wait a minute, shag carpet?
We got a double combo there, Rick.
We might get Rick to blush.
Down the rabbit hole.
Steakhouse.
Oh yeah, the Dayton Mall. When we were kids, when Steph and I were dating.
Blue Drummer. Blue Drummer. Can't leave that one.
Because at the Dayton Mall, Steph and I, we'd go catch a movie, York Steakhouse, go upstairs and catch a movie, or the big movie theater that was downstairs at the mall. So yeah, York was. I think there's still one up towards the Columbus area. One of my friends posted it, but there's.
What's the other fish place we ate at Chillicothe? Over by
Captain
the
D's.
College, huh?
Captain D's.
Captain D's.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's a good one too.
Well, I think they still have Captain D's around.
Yeah, this was one in Chillicothe.
I'm not seeing any comments from anybody. I thought that would have brought on some comment.
Yeah, it's produced a
Yeah.
few.
Yeah.
Kevin Martin says Arthur Treacher's.
Mine's not rolling.
Vans, Vicky Kendall.
Oh yeah.
What is Vans?
Was that the place down there at the corner at the Y where Wayne and 322 split off? There was a restaurant down there years ago. They had like a bag of burgers for like $5, $4. And you came out with about 10 little
Didn't
hamburgers.
they have a there here on Wayne? Didn't they have a hot dog place or something that was across from the donut shop? Where that I think where the at one time it was like Weather Vane or something, and it was a dry cleaner.
Dry
in that
cleaners,
building right
yeah.
there. But right on that corner right there, I thought there used to be like a root beer stand.
That's what Van. I think that's
Is
what
that
Vans
Vans?
is. Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah.
Are there any A&Ws left? Is
Down by
A&Ws
Swindlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There
yeah,
was one out
the one by
35.
Swindlers, I think that Vicky's probably talking about is the one that was right there by the high school.
Yeah,
and the high school frequented.
Yeah, where Domino's is now, because that's where I would hang out.
Domino's.
Yeah.
But there is a root beer stand on Woodman Avenue.
JoJo's was at the Y.
JoJo's.
Captain D's is in
Okay.
Kettering also. Yeah, I think they are on Wilmington Pike.
Yeah.
Staff. I think there's a Captain
Yeah, we've
D's
ate there
still,
before.
like
Yeah.
in that shopping center there.
Where Crystal works at Lowe's, there's a Sharks and something they call it. It's a fish place. I can't think of what.
Sharks?
Something in sharks.
Sharks and fins now.
It's something like that.
I wish we had another dairy bar in Nuviana.
Oh, I missed that one there
Yeah.
on 73 because we.
Probably Streamers hadn't started selling ice cream.
I'm surprised it's still open.
Huh?
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did.
Jerry's trying to get us
Oh,
sued.
that's the place across from the trailer park, isn't it?
Yeah.
On 73.
Yeah, the gas station. Was
Yeah.
Is it still called Streamers or is it called something
Still
else?
called Streebers, but it's
A
Well,
far
it's like
cry
our
from
IGA,
Streamers.
Our IGA, I don't know how long it's going to last. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, Dollar General now is open 11 or 8 to 11 every day, so I think they're
Well,
getting.
and they're getting ready to add some more stuff in Sabina, supposedly.
Are
As far
they?
as
Okay.
food items, you
Yeah.
mean?
I know.
So Dollar General is not going to be your next grocery store type of system.
No.
It pretty much is. A lot.
Yeah, I see a lot. I see more cars in there buying stuff than you do at the
It's
IGA.
Mecca of Sabina.
The Mecca,
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Is there
It
anything the Mecca of Sabina?
The
Peaches and
Dollar
cream.
General. Dollar General is the Mecca. of
Really?
Sabina. Well, it was tradition,
Oh yeah.
but now it's not traditions.
Well,
Cowgills.
I heard they had a couple
Kogels.
of people interested in it.
yeah.
What?
The guy that owns the guy that runs
says Cowgills.
73 Grill and
Yeah,
Rods
I can
Yeah.
pronounce
is
Kogels.
interested in it.
Okay.
Kogels? Kogels?
Where's Kogels at? Scott, I did see you sent me something, but it didn't all.
Oh,
come
Bill
through.
Knapp's. Oh yeah, Bill Knapp's was a good one.
Oh, yeah. Bill Knapp's
Bill
was
Knapp's,
really good.
the one down by King's Island where that Mexican restaurant is now. Bill Knapp's was their chocolate cake was so good for dessert. Yeah.
Yeah. Bill Knapp's. Yeah.
I don't even remember half these places.
You don't remember Bill Knapp's?
No.
Oh man,
Oh, yeah. That was a great restaurant.
It was like it was
That was a popular place for birthday parties.
and it was like real good home cooked food. I mean, it was
Yeah.
really good.
What was the restaurant that used to be right
And they had, like, I think, biscuits and honey.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
when you got off the ramp? You went around and there was a restaurant right down there. And now there's storage down there or something. But what was that used to be down there?
Where at?
Yeah.
What?
Down off when you get off 71, you're right there at Mason to go to Kings Island.
Okay.
There used to be a restaurant down in there. I can't remember what it was.
Well,
Waffle House.
there's all kinds of restaurants
No,
down there.
Well, but you went off the ramp and it was right down in. I think they built
Did
storage
you make a right hand turn?
Yeah.
And went to the first light, and made another right.
Yeah.
That used to be a Bob Evans.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Bob Evans. Now it's Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Texas Roadhouse is even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin
That's
Martin.
the
Kevin
closest-
Martin knows
Yeah.
Bill Knapp's.
125,000 for the dairy bar in New Vienna, is what Mark Rogers says.
How much?
100 and a quarter.
Yeah, Scott Wilson saying used to be down by Weather Vanes dry cleaners,
Yeah.
drive-in burgers, root beer, etc.
Yeah, they had those old, I think they actually came from the foundry across the street, the concrete tables and chairs to sit on outside.
I had a dairy bar up towards Inglewood on Main Street, and yeah, we had those same concrete
Oh yeah, those things,
tables and chairs.
those things tore up your butt, man. Getting those.
We bought them because you
want aluminum?
couldn't move them around.
You get them several different places.
Well, you can to get a good one.
You want blooming? You
I'll
get
tell you
them
the
at
best one.
fair.
The best one
Well-
was when Watson had.
Oh yeah, at the
Oh,
corn
Watson's,
festival,
that was the best
that was the
one.
best bloomin' onion there was.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I don't know what they.
Watson's had
Well,
best.
they couldn't call it the bloomin' onion. They called it the flowering something because they got in
Yeah.
trouble for calling it the bloomin' onion.
But they had Danny.
Well,
had the
now
best.
everybody's going to go home and eat.
Flour, I know.
Charlie, you think you're going to get Clinton in tomorrow?
He's gonna work on it.
Breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah, well then that won't work.
We'll
Unless
see.
he
Unless he brings breakfast.
he brings
Yeah.
breakfast and does it live from here.
Yeah.
Or sends one of his evil minions.
We'd probably let him park his thing out right in front of the theater.
I'm sure we would.
Yeah, he could sell the downtown
Downtown breakfast.
breakfast in the morning downtown.
Well, there's no place in downtown that needs a good breakfast place. Yeah.
Get your bag of burgers at Cowgills.
Yeah.
Kogels. Kogels.
Looks like Cowgills to me.
Yeah. COWG. There's no R in
Wasn't
it.
that
Yeah.
a singing group, Cowgills?
Cowsills.
House Hills.
Kogels.
You say Kogo, I say Cago.
Kogels.
All right, Charlie, you have a thought for
You got
today?
the thought of the day?
Well, I did, and I just.
We just blew it away talking about food. in restaurants from the old days.
Hope is the only bee that makes honey without flowers.
Bill Knapp's.
Hope is the only bee that makes honey without flowers. This suggests that hope can be found even in the most desolate situations.
Who wrote that?
I didn't
Jerry Kepling.
say. Yeah, hope is the only bee that makes honey
I was smoking
without
something if
flowers.
I wrote that.
Well, it's time to fly away, Jerry.
Yes.
We gotta buzz out of here.
Yeah.
That's why I put it on there, because we all get to do what?
Huh?
Out of